Greetings, everybody. This information is as of Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. Let's talk about what somebody's returns would have been if they had dollar cost averaged into the S&P 500 through the SPLG ETF every month for the past 3 years. By dollar cost averaging during the past 3 years, their gain right now would be just a 2.5% gain in price appreciation. Notice that the S&P 500 is up 22.5% during the past 3 years. But because the person didn't lump sum all at once, their gain is just 2.5%. But of course, it's difficult to know when the best time to lump sum is, so let's see what people's returns would have been on different dates of lump sum investing. Here we have dates and prices for the last 3 years, and what the corresponding gain or loss would have been if someone had lump sum invested all at once on those dates. 22 out of the past 36 months resulted in a positive return, which means that if someone had randomly chosen one of the past 36 months to lump sum invest in, they would have had a 61% chance of having a positive return as of today. Conversely, 14 out of the past 36 months resulted in a negative return, which means there was a 38% chance of having a negative return as of today had someone chosen a random month to lump sum invest in. 20 of the price points resulted in returns above dollar cost averaging, and 16 of the price points resulted in returns below the dollar cost average. So it was almost a 50-50 chance of being above or below the dollar cost average. But to be specific, there was a slightly better chance, 55%, of being above the dollar cost average if you lump summed all at once, but you also had a 44% chance of being below the average. Last, here's a graphic representation of what somebody's returns would have been compared to dollar cost averaging had they lump sum invested on different dates. The orange line is what someone's returns would have been from dollar cost averaging for the past 3 years. The point is, if you lump sum invest, it seems you have about a 50% chance of doing better than averaging. But you also have about a 50% chance of doing worse than averaging in the short term, within a span of a few years. But in the long term, you'll probably end up in the green regardless of when you lump sum. Good luck, everybody.